Hello and welcome to our PGA Tour coverage here on 2K Sports. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. Back with my old mate Rich Beam here at TPC Summerlin. I'm Luke Elvey. Rich, this opening hole, take us through it.
Simple little opening hole, just 409 yards. Players want to avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side, so they'll go off this tee with maybe a 3-wood or even a 2-iron. No need for the driver. Driver brings the second shot in a little bit too close. They can tuck this pin over the left-hand side and make it very challenging, but all in all, a good birdie opportunity.
Let's get down to the action. That'll flick a few of the leaves going through there. Now, man on the ground, John McCarthy. What's this lie look like, mate?
Well, they lucked out here. I mean, they did get into some deep rough, but the lie ended up being not too bad.
Going with the 5-iron here. Well, I'm sure she'll take that one. Lining up the birdie putt here. Big chance here. Ouch, that hurts. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. Starting the round at even par. The second at TPC Summerlin is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take one club less into this green as it will release down the slope. Not bad. And they're playing from about 140 yards out. Opting for the 9-iron. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Yep, that shot safely on the green. 13 feet to the cup. Oh, just missed. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. And that puddle drop. Well done. And stepping up the standings after that effort. The third hole at TPC Summerlin is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Time for the second shot into the third. This one looks like it's going left. Oh, terrific approach. And a chance for birdie here at the third.
Absolutely. In there close. Good look at birdie coming up.
And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
Well, I'm down on the 10th hole. This is a look at Gary Woodland.
Looking really good, this one. That one had eyes for it the whole way. And that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament. Let's return to live play now. 12 feet to the cup coming up. Tracking. And that will drop in for birdie. Currently 1 under for the event. The fourth at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4, measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole, just be accurate on approach. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. From about 130 yards here, just a stroke behind the leader. Great looking shot this. This player's dialed in. What a shot. Wow, what a shot.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
It was on a good line. Opportunity to make their par. Well hold. Let's move on. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. The fifth at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Here we have Cam Champ from just a little while ago.
Third shot now.
Good smooth stroke. He's been dialed in all day on the greens, and there's yet another example. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I just don't see this happening. I tell you, I'd love to see this player prove me wrong, though.
That's frustrating. And this putt to move into a tie for third place. Job done. Let's head to the next. She's in a share of third place.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The sixth at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. That's tidy. Sitting at 1 under. Currently tied for third position. Going with the 9-iron, I think. She knew that wasn't going to be super tight, but she'll take it nevertheless, especially with a couple of putts from there.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Get in. That's outstanding. What a putt. And that will take her to 2 under. And let's have another look at that one. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. It's heading to the rough for mine. John, you're down there. What's happening?
Down on the 14th hole, and this is a look at Gary Woodland.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. They've holed it. That'll be for birdie.
Tough bunker shot, no bother whatsoever for this player. They find the bottom of the cup.
And back to the course with the live action. Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be. Chosen the pitching wedge here.
That dog will hunt.
Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt. Ooh. Just 3 feet to the cup. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. Opting for the 3-wood. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. That one's come up short. 19 feet to the cup. Ooh, right by the hole. Putting for bogey. Okay, let's head to the next. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. The ninth at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Good looking shot this. Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Hey guys, this is Cameron Champ on the 10th hole.
You've left yourself a long way between the holes, so let's get this one close. Oh, I like the look of this. Oh, what a lovely putt to make. I will take that also into the top 5 now. Typically played in the fall portion of the season, but it really does have a great field these days. The Shriners Hospital for Children's Open, staged in Las Vegas. A great atmosphere around in the city. Rich, what do you like the most about it?
We're in Vegas, baby. I mean, what's not to love about Vegas? And the players love it too, but they also love what the Shriners Hospital for Children is all about. They give so much money back to the charities involved. It's wonderful. They bring a lot of the kids out, and the players understand it. They know it. So as much as they love coming to Vegas, you know, letting their hair down a little bit, a lot of it has to go back to the charity component of it. That's why they come. The golf course is fun. You can freewheel it out here. It is the beginning of the year. They want to come out and they want to make some birdies. They want to test out new equipment. They want to test out new swing theories. They want to come out and work on their game a little bit in a competitive environment. And there's no better environment than this because they can go out and see where they're at, because it's usually no wind, warm conditions, and you can get a good judge of exactly where their game's at. So I think players use this as a building block for the next year's play. And what a venue. I mean, it's just, you get rewarded for good shots, you get penalized for bad ones, but it's a really good environment to go out there and, like I said, test new swing theories, work on your game a little bit, and kind of see where you're at.
And it never hurts to make a fast start to the new season. Of course, this is part of that wraparound schedule. And if you're catching a few shows as well or heading into the casinos, well, you get a complete week, don't you?
Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of fun in Las Vegas, is there?
As long as it stays in Las Vegas. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Sitting at 2 under, currently tied for second. Yeah, that one's looking good. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can two-putt that for sure.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
And here we are with the third shot. That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
You know, Luke, I've heard this metaphor before. Every once in a while, a blind squirrel finds an acorn. I believe that rings true in this scenario.
Just didn't drop. Par putt coming up here. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. She's currently tied for second. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. Well, this should find the short grass. Let's take a look at this from just a couple of moments ago. Here's a great shot from our player currently in second.
This player is half man and half amazing.
Well, they always look good on the scorecard. Making it deuce from that far back, happy days. Playing this one about 130 yards out. Only one shot off the pace. Going with the pitching wedge here. She won't be too disappointed with that. Certainly a couple of putts from there, and that'll be a good hole. And this putt to move into first place on the leaderboard. And that's their fourth birdie of the day. And right to the top of the leaderboard after that effort. And after that hole, leading Gary Woodland by a stroke.
The lead is getting bigger and bigger.
The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4. 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. Oh, absolutely flushed. Second shot here on the 12th. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Woo, back there, horsey. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. A good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? 3 feet to go here to the hole. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you're giving yourself the right number, because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to 3-putt it. Be careful on approach. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. Not her best shot, that's for sure. Getting ready to play their third. Now this is some ball striking. Hitting greens in regulation, it's a thing of beauty.
Just a fantastic shot. Guaranteed birdie hitting it that close.
Now 2 shots up after that one. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3 playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
It's just about 3 feet away. And that puddle drop. Well done. She's currently sitting in first place. The 15th at TPC Sutherland is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. Lovely effort, that. Second shot here on the 15th. That's a good-looking shot there. This one's for birdie. The putt drops, now at 5 under, heading down the stretch.
And we're just a slim lead coming down that stretch. Anything can happen.
Johnny Mack, what's the news?
Well, good to hear from you guys. This is hole number 16. Checking out Cameron Champ.
Wow. Oh, how good was that?
And a chip in, Luke, just what the doctor ordered.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Our current leader is up by 3 shots.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
The 16th at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you've got enough club because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well because getting down from over the back is not that easy. Taking aim from around 240 yards out here. The interesting choice of the driver here. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
So close to the eagle. And they'll tap this in for birdie. Oh, she's making it look easy. Holding putts with will.
I like it. 2 in a row.
Currently 6 under for the event.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 playing 196 yards. Jonathan Bird once famously holed out in the playoff here to snatch the title. The green shapes right to left towards the hazard, so make sure if you're going to go for it, be very accurate. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
And this effort by Justin Thomas. Get in the hole. Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Well, this would be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. You know what they say, never up, never in. 8 feet to the cup. Okay, steady now. Bogey putt coming up here. And well hold. Let's move on. And after that hole, leading Gary Woodland by 3 strokes. The 18th at TPC Sutherland is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
Man, people usually don't go that far on vacation. What a drive.
Looks to be going with the 6 iron. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
What an opportunity in front of her. This for the tournament. Our winner of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open. It's fair to say they were money this week.
They were definite money this week. Lots of players had a chance coming down the stretch, but only one of them rolled the dice and came up spades in their win.
Well, what a memorable moment this is, Rich.
Players never forget their first ever PGA Tour win, nor will this player. Great job.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.